to admit I'm not actually that comfortable with where we're going.
I'm actually really looking forward to it. There's so much history in this place, so many stories.
I mean, don't forget, it's one of New Zealand's most haunted places. This is like the holy grail for ghost hunting. Auckland's Waikumete Cemetery.
It's such a big area.
Was it 306
acres? Yeah.
Absolutely huge. It's like a suburb in itself.
Yeah.
Well, the suburb of Glen Eden is actually based around the cemetery. Like, the cemetery was here first.
This place actually opened, I think it was, what, 1886? So you've got thousands and thousands and thousands of stories of souls that have been buried here over the years.
Well, 5,000 people died, well, more than 5,000 actually, from that Spanish influenza. A lot of them will be here. You hear just so many stories of graveyards with, I guess, spirits with unfinished business, or some who don't even realise that they're dead and keep walking around and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit uneasy about it.
It's kind of an interesting mixture of a place that's really eerie, but also very peaceful, which is quite strange. I guess a lot of people, if they had pain in life, now they can rest in peace, some of them.
Okay, Miss Caro, I'm sending you to the cafe.
Oh, I love you. The cafe. I'm going to have some coffee. I'll have a coffee for all of us.
Not so fast. There'll be no coffee for you, thank you very much. The cafe is actually built on the old railway station, which, hey, guess what? It's haunted.
Well, it would be, wouldn't it?
Exactly. It's haunted by a guy called Alec McFarlane. And the deal with this guy is he used to take the mail off the trains when it came in. The guard on the train would hang it up on a metal hook, and he'd be there to take it off as the train went past. And, of course, one day he wasn't looking and, bang, copped it right between the eyes. Now, apparently, he is still seen on the platform, and he's quite often seen looking at the timetables, waiting for the trains to come in. So, hopefully, you'll see him tonight. But before you meet up with him, you're going to meet up with Kerry, who works in the cafe, and she's going to tell you about all these sorts of things that the staff have seen up there, which are very cool indeed.
Unbelievable.
Up that way, thank you, ma'am. Have a good night. I'll see you later on.
Hopefully.
Bye.
And now for you, sir.
Yes.
You're going to be spending the evening right here, in the old part of the cemetery with all the murderers, the paupers, the whole lot. For me, from a technical point, it's going to be a logistical nightmare. But just seeing it so overrun in this section is quite amazing. You see it kind of for what it represents, to be perfectly honest. You know, it's all about death, and that's what it looks like.
About 2 years ago, we moved from the old building to this building, so it's only like 200 metres, and it was my first day working here, and I bent down, got up, and there was a guy standing there, and I was like, oh, we're not actually open yet, so, you know, if you'd like to come back in half an hour. And he was dressed really proper, you know, like proper top hats and things like that, you know, like, yeah, he was old-fashionedly dressed. And then he said, oh, I was actually just wondering if you knew what time the next train came. And I was like, there is a timetable out there if you want to, you know, I wasn't feeling too comfortable with him here, yeah. And then he's turned around and looked at that timetable. So I thought, oh, you know, I'll leave him to it. Carried on to what I was doing. Went into the kitchen, came back out, and he was gone. And I was like, you know, where'd he go?
You heard no click?
Had no click on the doors. So if you try the doors, they make a clicking noise, and you can hear people walking on the platform. So he just came and went.
So Arthur, you used to work at the crematorium in the 80s and 90s. Now, do you have any experiences or sightings or things that you saw when you were working here that you could tell us about?
It was a clear day. I just turned to open the door of my car, which was facing the road ahead, and lo and behold, standing in the middle of the road was a lady in bare feet with a long type of gown on, a sort of off-white colour. Her hair was unkempt. But what disturbed me, her gaze was firmly fixed at me. She wouldn't stop looking at me. I thought, just get in your car, don't look at her, back the car out, drive it out the gate, and get out of your car and shut the gate. As I got out of my car to shut the gate, I had to look out of the corner of my eye to see if she was still there, but she had gone. I had never seen that lady before, and I never saw her since. It's just something I've lived with all my life. I've never forgotten it, and never will.